March 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic. Fear of the unknown grips the world. Nations locked down. Supply chains disrupted. The world brought to a standstill. The Indian health workers and the pharmaceutical sector rose up to this unprecedented challenge. With its radical innovation and ability to mass produce effective vaccine and medicines at a fraction of the price of its foreign counterparts, India has been dubbed as the pharmacy of the world. A similar but often overlooked success story is that of the Indian agrochemical sector. Over the years, indigenous agrochemical manufacturers have been integral in ensuring the supply of critical agri-inputs for Indian farmer. An aspect that enabled India not only to prevent food shortages during the pandemic, but in fact provide free rations to over 800 million Indians. That's equivalent to feeding the entire continent of Europe for 18 months. However, the similarities with the pharma sector don't stop there. Indian agrochemical companies are also revolutionizing the market by providing world-class products at a fraction of the price of their imported counterparts. A shining example of this is the acetamiprid 20% SP molecule, which is offered at 87% price reduction by Indian manufacturers and is essential to protect the cotton crop, of which India is the world's largest producer. Another such molecule is the sulfosulfuron, 75% Wg. Its 70% price reduction is a blessing to the main cereal crop of the country, wheat. Weedicide Bispiribac 10% SC is exactly half the price when made locally using ingenious production methods and innovative supply models. Questions have been raised by some NGOs with vested interests regarding the quality of Indian agrochemicals. Disproving such propaganda, sample studies by the Government of India over a period of 5 years found as much as 98.8% of the pesticide samples to be meeting stringent government specifications. The Indian agrochemical sector is therefore leading by example to further the Prime Minister's vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat and Make in India to produce high-quality, cost-efficient products.
भारत जब आत्मनिर्भरता की बात करता है तो आत्म केंद्रित व्यवस्था की वकालत नहीं करता है। भारत की आत्मनिर्भरता में संसार के सुख, सहयोग और शांति की चिंता होती है।
The world-class Made in India agrochemicals are now being exported to over 130 countries across the globe. These exports have touched 30,000 crore rupees, with local Indian manufacturers accounting for almost 90% of the exports. A remarkable feat, lending to the outward-looking vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. One such export is cypermethrin 25% EC, whose 73% price reduction gives it a major advantage in international markets. In the case of molecule thiamethosam 25% Wg, the price reduction is an astonishing 72%. Identical chemical formulation, but under different names and vastly different prices. Similarly, imidacloprid 17.8% SL, a popular insect and termite repellent, is 76% cheaper when made in India. The herbicide clodinafop, 15% WP, provides great flexibility in its application on wheat and is less than half the price of its imported alternatives. These cost-effective products make a world of difference to millions of farmers in India and across the world, delivering products that result in a healthier and more profitable crop each season. At the Crop Care Federation of India, or CCFI, an apex association of 50 leading Indian agrochemical corporates, we celebrate such instances as a milestone for Indian agrochemical industry. However, this success is not without continuing challenges. In spite of Indian companies having a 35% idle capacity in liquids, granules and wettable powders, imports from countries like China are growing at a rapid rate. The Indian agrochemical industry remains outside the ambit of the recently announced Production Linked Incentives or PLI scheme. If included under the initiative, an investment of 10,000 crore rupees in the sector is expected over the next 5 years. The Crop Care Federation of India is working tirelessly with policymakers to overcome the imminent challenges and open doors to new opportunities for the Indian agrochemical industry, proudly making in India, for India, and for the world.